I was on Facebook and I noticed this ad for a Masterclass, and it had an image of Malcolm Gladwell with a text that read, "Write like Gladwell." And it made me think, I want people to be encouraged to write like themselves. Certainly, you can aspire to write a book that sells millions of copies like Malcolm Gladwell's books. But there's only one Malcolm Gladwell, and that's a good thing, because if everyone wrote like him, he wouldn't be special. So, in this video, I hope to share a few things inspired by the notion that you should write like yourself. Before COVID hit, I'd always drink a cup of coffee before leaving for work, and I'd always make sure that I had my leather Duluth trading bag. Inside, I would always have to make sure that my laptop and earbuds were in. I could not go to work without them, and those and coffee are my three main tools when it comes to writing. What am I reading right now? Well, I'm reading Systems Thinking Made Simple: New Hope for Solving Wicked Problems by the Cornell married couple Derek Cabrera and Laura Cabrera. Podcasts are important for me because they stimulate my thinking around certain topics. I listen to them while I drive and they fill empty time in my schedule. Currently, I'm listening to Work Life with Adam Grant, The Tim Ferriss Show, Malcolm Gladwell's Revisionist History. Democracy Now! Is always a mainstay for me. Asian American Studies is a new books series, and AAARI, as well as Bill Moyer's podcast, The New Yorker's The Writer's Voice, and Eric Thomas' Spiritual Development. These are just a sampling of the podcasts that you would find on my phone and on my computer. As a new YouTuber, I subscribe to many YouTube channels, but I wanted to share two with you that help me think about topics when I'm writing. TED Talk, which I'll share one with you in a moment, as well as Impact Theory. Impact Theory is a wonderful YouTube channel because there are very diverse interviews that Tom produces on his channel, and a lot of them relate to issues that I'm thinking about in terms of leadership, finances, just human development. And so I encourage folks to check those channels out if you haven't already. Chip Kidd's TED Talk, Designing Books is No Laughing Matter, okay it is a funny and very thoughtful TED Talk. I'm sharing a clip from it because it has helped me think about the importance of book covers. I've written and edited many books, and to me, one reason I enjoy writing books is because of the intimacy that is required as an author. It's unlike article writing because articles have certain page layouts and do not have covers per se. Books are a little different because they require a skin, a body to the actual book itself. And people do judge books by their covers, and Chip Kidd's expertise is phenomenal. So let's take a look at what he has to say about book covers.
Now, what is the story here? Someone is re-engineering dinosaurs by extracting their DNA from prehistoric amber. Genius! Now, luckily for me, I live and work in New York City, where there are plenty of dinosaurs. So, I went to the Museum of Natural History, and I checked out the bones, and I went to the gift shop, and I bought a book. And I was particularly taken with this page of the book. And more specifically, the lower right-hand corner. Now, I took this diagram, and I put it in a photostat machine. And I took a piece of tracing paper, and I taped it over the photostat with a piece of Scotch tape. Stop me if I'm going too fast. And then I took a rapidograph pen, explain it to the youngsters. And I just started to reconstitute the dinosaur. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea where I was going. But at some point, I stopped when to keep going would seem like I was going too far. And what I ended up with was a graphic representation of us seeing this animal coming into being. We are in the middle of the process. And then I just threw some typography on it. Very basic stuff, slightly suggestive of public park signage. Everybody in-house loved it, and so off it goes to the author. And even back then, Michael was on the cutting edge.
Jurassic Park. What does Chip Kidd have to say about Jurassic Park and a book cover? I'm working on a book, and it is time to begin thinking about the cover. And I've been working with an artist, and he came up with 3 initial layouts: 1, 2, and 3. And Chip Kidd's TED Talk that I watched on YouTube really helped me think through which cover is best. So if you're watching this video, what cover would you pick for the book based on the title Student Loan Debt as a Wicked Problem, and why? Leave a comment which cover you would pick and why you would pick it. So what did you comment on? Which cover did you pick? Was it this cover? This is now the cover that we're moving forward with, and now we have to work on the subtleties and the nuances. Which of these would you pick? I would say I'm leaning towards number 2, but I have not made a definitive decision when it comes to which cover we will go with. Leave a comment and tell me which cover you would pick and why. If you enjoyed today's video, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Hey, how'd you do that? Do what? To know when a new video is posted. Potato. That's all for now. Take care. Car. Flower? Cool.